Well, folks, like me, Tim Allen came up in the ranks as a stand-up comedian, working his way through the comedy clubs and the late-night show circuit. But it was in 1991, with the launch of Home Improvement, that he became a household name as America's favorite handyman, Tim the Tool Man. Well, after that, it was on to the big screen, the Santa Claus, Toy Story, Galaxy Quest, just to name a few. And currently, he's starring in the hit ABC series Last Man Standing. Take a look.
What's up, honey?
Can you believe there's another Kardashian? Look at this.
It's like cars. They come out with a new model every year. I bet she's got that new Kardashian smell.
Well, recently, folks, I met up with Tim in Los Angeles. It's all part of our week-long series, Steve Does Hollywood. Check it out. How you been, man?
You know, I've been good. I've been good.
And we did some gigs together, man.
Yeah.
We had a gig in Florida at the Bijou. It was a dinner club. You know the cool thing about the gig? You had a free dinner.
Right.
And the dinner was exquisite food.
Yeah, that was a great club, too.
It really was.
Dangerfield's, I remember Dangerfield's deal was all the T-bone, green beans, and just some tomatoes. The guy would go, right, got it. Okay, good. Club sandwich.
Everybody had to get the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let me ask you. You know, people always say, man, those were the good old days. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't.
You know, I always was jealous of dudes like me that I'll go back to like clubs now. Like I want to practice here in Los Angeles or something. I'll just pop in.
Yeah.
So the whole lineup, they go, oh, Tim Allen's here, so everybody gets bumped. And I'll get up there and everybody's got to move the whole thing.
Yeah, everybody.
I remember when Robin used to come into clubs or Richie, God, they just, the whole club stopped. And you're waiting, oh, I get my shot at the Comedy Store.
Man.
Prior who?
Hey, man, I went to New York. I won this comedy competition. And I won 5 minutes at Dangerfields. I thought it was the greatest thing. Jerry Seinfeld came in and did an hour. Everybody got up and left. They said, ladies and gentlemen, from Cleveland, Ohio, Steve Harvey. I walked out, it was 6 drunk people. It was 1:15 in the morning. And this guy was going, hey, do you know Jerry?
Yeah, dude.
That's great, man.
I did a show in Akron, Ohio. These guys were just not listening. Just dudes eating steak and smoking. It was a horrible gig. No one's listening. All I hear was, so I said, rah, 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 rah. And they start laughing at that, and I go, our tools, let's go out to Sears. And they go, hey, yeah. So I grabbed these dudes, and I did that whole grunting thing and got a hook.
The Tool Man. Did you ever think that that would turn into all of this? Because even this new show, Last Man Standing, you know,
as a result of all that. I feel blessed to be able to do this again and continue working. Live TV, it's a tough gig.
But you know what you've always managed to do is, you've always woven your personal life into a show format somehow.
When we rebooted, I didn't reinvent the wheel. Instead of 3 boys, I got 3 girls. And instead of construction stuff, it's hunting and fishing, which I worked in an Abercrombie & Fitch gun store when I was a kid. It's the same format, and I wanted to have a layer with this guy.
Yeah.
So he's fixable, but he also is intelligent, and he's able to spout stuff off that kind of pisses people off.
Yeah, your life's changed a little bit. Your 2 daughters now, there's a little spread right here. You got the 25-year-old daughter and the 5. It's just something you want to do.
They took my kindergartner, and I was sitting there with my wife, and they were talking about, well, then this would be the class of whatever it was, 2027. They had to sit down. I went, good Lord. I started doing that math, and I went, my older brother said, you don't want to do that math, man, because literally she's going to be changing your diapers. I'll be up on the window going, hey, Dad, get away from the window, you're going to catch cold.
You got all girls. A funny thing, I come back here, you have an all women staff.
Right, I don't know what happened.
Oh, you know what happened. The hell, you do the hiring. The hell you mean you don't know what happened?
Well, you know, I do know what happened, but I don't want to get in any trouble, so.
Yeah. So how is that for you?
Well, you probably know this, too. The more you're around women, the more you learn that they don't really want your opinion on anything. You know, they just want you to, You got to really develop a skill of acting like you're listening. And it may be part of it you are, but you're going to drift. It's just women. They know about other women based on what they're wearing. They can tell a whole bunch about it. Oh, yeah, she wouldn't wear that top if she wasn't pissed. Yeah, I got that. You see those earrings? Uh-huh. Never wears those unless her boyfriend did something.
Yeah.
Can you imagine trying to judge another guy by his clothes? Or anything. Paul, how long you been in that wheelchair? I didn't even notice that. Jesus, how many years you been in that?
I tell people all the time, in comedy, you never know you cross the line until you go over there.
Every comic will say it in the middle. Too soon? Gotta wait another week and Ebola will be funny. But right now, it's not funny, you know. I've come in and go, I just got a little touch of Ebola today. I don't have the whole. And then one time I threw it out here and I said, one thing we know about terrorists, they like monkey bars. Every video on CNN, you see the same terrorist with the hood doing the monkey bars. You notice that? And they have the guy. So you know, if they come here, just take them to a park. We're gonna kill every. Oh, look at that! The swing set.
Yeah. Hey, man, real pleasure, brother.
Yeah, me too.
Always wanted to say thank you, man.
Oh, and vice versa. So
Because I kid you not, I mean, you really boosted my career. That was the biggest gig I had at the time, was performing at the Bijou. And the fact that Tim Allen wanted me to come and be his opening act every time he went, that was a big boost for me.
Oh, you honor me by saying that, man. It really
And
was.
I always wanted to say thank you, man. It was a real pleasure watching a headliner make a lot of money, because I damn sure wasn't. Well, everybody, watch Last Man Standing Friday nights at 8, 7 Central on ABC. We'll be right back, folks. Yeah.